Snackable, a few-minute podcast from Self-Access Center and VR Lab, Campus YMX Ecatepec. Have you ever wondered how many times you open the fridge a day, hoping to find something tasty and quick to eat? Picture how your English will be if you ate it in bites. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it. Snackable, a place where broken English is welcome.
Hello, community YMX Ecatepec. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Snackable. Today in the show, we have such a talented guy. When I was reading his resume, I was kind of impressed because he has worked in several companies that are what were recognized, and I think that he had a lot to share with us. So let's welcome Jose Enrique Garcia Fuentes. He is mechatronic engineer, and I am, and I'm pretty sure that you are going to be so interested in what he. Enrique, is that all right, Kike?
Yeah, that's perfect.
This is
I mean, recently I've been using my first name a little bit more because in the US it's easier for
all
every
right.
guy to just say Jose. But yeah, Kike is perfect. Yeah.
I don't know. As you decide. I mean, this is your episode. This is your title, right? So, Jose,
Yeah.
let's gonna keep it in Jose, right?
Okay,
Nice. Okay.
let's do
I,
Jose.
I wanted to fill in. All right, thank you. Okay, so welcome to this episode. Thank you for accepting the invitation. And I mean, I would like to start with I would like to say that I divide this interview into aspects. The first one is how you learn English, and the second one, well, your professional career as a mechatronic engineer. So let's start with your process about learning English. So please, I am intrigued.
All right, all right.
How did you learn English? Yes.
So first of all, I would like to appreciate or thank you guys for inviting me. I feel really happy
That's
to be
right.
here and to share my experience and everything with you guys. So thanks for the presentation too. Okay. Uh, well,
My pleasure. Yeah, I am not lying. That's what you do, and yes.
okay, okay. Well, how did I learn English? So, uh, I have to say that I have to thank my mom. She always insists a lot of
Okay.
about me learning English. So I think that was the first step, the education that I got. Basically, I had a lot of English class when I was in elementary school. I think that was a great start there. And after that, I think I got really into the language, well, because I began to uh, gain interest in a lot of things, and most of those things, uh, the language was English. So I think that was my first approach. After that, at the elementary school, I joined Cele. Actually, I studied in Cele at YM
All right.
Estado de Mexico. Yeah, so I have to say it's great.
This campus?
Yeah, that campus. Yeah, every Saturday I was there studying English class. But yeah, that really helped a lot, along with all my career and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and do you have a certification or you just can speak fluently?
Oh, I didn't get a certification, to be honest with you. Actually, I don't have any certification at this point. I think I never had to use one, but it will be great for me to get one. I actually wanted to get one certification at the YM. I heard that you guys
Yeah.
do that process, but I don't
Yeah.
know for sure. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Maybe one day. I think that, I mean, of course, you are able to show the level that you have, but some documents or credentials are important in order to, well, to get a better salary or to get a better position and so on. So maybe one day, I think that you could really achieve a great level and well to get the certification at the end. And I think it could also be for I mean, it can be a bit um, satisfying to get it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will be great. for all the things that you said. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And well, thank you for sharing. And now I would like to know, uh, how is it that you decide um, to study mechatronic engineer?
Okay, okay, that's a very important thing. So, when I was younger, I I wanted to study something related to the music because in that time, uh, I was really into playing the guitar and all that stuff. Um, Probably I wasn't like very mature in that moment, so
Yeah.
I wanted
So
to be uh, related to music somehow. So I look into some careers in internet, and I found out that the Politécnico, the IPN, México, they have a career called Ingeniería en Automatización y Electrónica, or maybe it's the other way. But however, um, they offer like a specialty in acoustic.
okay,
So
yeah.
that's the most related thing to music that an engineer has, like something related about audio engineering and all that stuff. So that's what I wanted to do in the first place. But then a lot of thing happens, even in the country, like in the IPN in Polytechnico, they had like this stops.
Yeah.
They closed the school for a long time. So that was
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
yeah, that's was the moment when I had to make a decision or another choice. So um, I decided to change my career. Um, so since I was a kid, I always loved like technology and all of these new things that are coming out like every moment of the human history, and that's the reason I wanted to try mechatronics because I think that it would be good for me to study something related about technologies, and
Yeah.
it was also going to be interesting, and probably it was going to give me like opportunities to get a good position and good money. You know?
Okay. Yes, yes. I completely get it. But I mean, I have the need to ask you this. So you were saying that you didn't went into music because you weren't that mature. So you think with musicians or stuff related to music is immature?
I don't know. I'm not trying to say that. Probably
No,
I
I
just
mean, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I see your reasons, and you just said it. Have good positions and get more money, but I mean, have you given up music?
Yeah. So like to be clear, I think I didn't continue with music because I realized that I didn't have enough talent or like the enough
Mm.
abilities or skills to keep going into music. Okay, probably I feel that if you want to be a musician or something like that, you really need to be like a prodigy or something like that. At least in Mexico, right? It's really hard to get it that career. Probably there's a lot of people that has that dream, but
Yeah.
yeah, I completely respect it. My decision, the decision I made was because I feel that I didn't have what it takes to be a musician or something like that. Um, but yeah, I didn't give up music like completely. I still play the guitar a lot of time. When I have some free time,
Yeah.
and I also recorded like just like a EP or like an album with some friends. Yeah, uh, we recorded and the music and all the album is in Spotify and Apple Music and all that. Yeah, so you find it there.
You.
Well,
Yes. Yes. Like let's gonna make some promotion about your records. So, Mix, how can we find you?
yeah, the band is called Tercer Matiz. So
Okay.
you can find us there like that, Tercer Matiz. And yeah, it's a pretty simple album, like 12
Yeah.
songs, and all of them were originally made, so all brand new songs.
That's amazing. I think we can get another episode talking about music and your your artist talents. All right. So I uh, to his band. So okay, now let's gonna continue with more academic stuff, right? So,
Yeah.
well, I think that your first job was at Pepsi, right? So
Yeah.
please, how was it that you managed to enter or to be hired by this company? Because as you know, Pepsi is um such a great company here in Mexico. And I think they have values and they have ways of working that somehow impact in the country and in the planet in a very positive way. I mean, I don't know. You work there, so please tell us what is the story um, behind Pepsi and you?
Okay, so when I joined Pepsi, so did I get there? So when I was finishing my career, the school gave me like some chances to do like residence or like professional practices. So in that point, you have to ask more likely like a job to a company, and if they give you the opportunity to work for them, probably as a how do I say this, like a becario or something like that.
Right. You
Yeah,
the internship, right?
internship, correct? Yeah, that's the word. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, as an internship, right? So I joined another company called Jarritos. Like everybody knows Jarritos in Mexico. Yeah. So I joined there as an internship, and I think that gave me the experience I need to look for a another job when I finish my career for like a big company like Pepsi. So um, overall, the how did I do it? Basically, I gained the experience that I needed in my internship, and after that, I could apply for that job. So uh, I used to check on in all of these pages like OCC, like CompuTrabajo, Indeed, and all of these web pages. Um, so if everybody wants to look for a job, I recommend those pages. Uh, so that's where I find that position.
All
Yeah.
right, that's great. I mean, it was not given to you. I mean, you look for it and you get it, and that's your work. So congrats on that. And I think that it was just the beginning, because
Yeah.
and
It's
nowadays
been a long
like
time.
yeah, and nowadays I think that you are in such a high league. I mean, you are in the States, so in a while we are going to get to that point. But well, you have also worked in Alpura, right? You have
Right.
also worked for Alpura. So
Yeah.
what was the experience working there? What did you do? What was a normal day in Alpura?
Okay. So yeah, Alpura is a great company. I really liked working there. I learned a lot of things. Uh, when I changed my job, I was looking for another kind of work, like more automation specialized, mm, and no, not like a maintenance job, So Alpura gave me that experience, that skills that I needed to be what I am now. And a normal day, it working at Alpura was really intense, So they have a lot of machines, they have a lot of process that you need to take care of. But at least for me, I had to take care of all the process of the milk because the plant where I was working, they made the different kind of milk. So they had like flavored milk and the regular milk that we all drink. Uh, but yeah, a normal day would be like monitoring the process of the milk, like the temperature and the pressures and the level of the fluid, everything, all of all those topics are good. After that, the packaging of the milk, where all the process and the milk gets packed. And after that, the robots that palletizes all the boxes and everything. So yeah, it was like a complete whole process. It was
Yeah,
really cool. It was great.
yeah. So I think that that's the part where, while I was reading in your CV, in your resume, that you have skills at a PLC and HMI, right? So
Yeah,
those skills were learned when you were studying your degree or by working there,
that's a great question. I'm gonna say both because
right?
I'm not gonna lie. Like the things that I do in my job, uh, not all of them, but some of them,
Yeah,
I already seen that in the career and in my degree.
your
So
degree.
that was great because I already had experience in those kind of things. But I always had to learn new things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really important. I think that you have to be open to learn things always, right? So yeah,
Mm,
uh,
yeah, well, I think that there are things that it would be great if you could learn in a university or at college, but there's no option, there's no way until you leave or until you have a proper or real job. So there's big difference between the experiences that you have at college and when you really face real matters or issues, or you need to um, give solutions, to problems, to processes. And in this case, for you, that you are in the field of automation, yes, or
yeah,
yes, to
that's
build
correct.
something simpler, right? So, so yeah, I think that is you were saying you are open to learning, and companies and life leads you to that.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with you. That's something that is completely different when you get out of college. It's a
Yeah,
complete different league. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay, and well, I think that nowadays you are working for R&E automated systems. That's right. Is that right?
that's correct. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So I was reading that this company is set in the United States and that it has many fields. I mean, I was reading, for example, robotic programming, certification, and affiliation, prototype production, quality and inspection, operational management, and also you follow some environmental rules for these standards.
yes,
So,
yeah,
what
yeah.
can you tell about it? What can you tell about it? I mean, first of all, how is it that you got into this company? Was it English influent? I mean, English has some impact um, for you to get this position or to get this job.
Yeah, yeah, totally. That's for sure. So English gave me a lot of opportunities, uh, opened me a lot of doors. Uh,
Yeah.
so it completely changed my life, uh, knowing this language. Because before joining this company, before joining R&D, I worked with
Yes.
another company called Honeywell,
All right.
Honeywell Integrated, and that was the point where all my life changed. So the reason of that is because I started traveling to the US, because
Okay.
that company sent me to projects over there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about warehouses projects, like for all of these clients, such as Amazon, such as Walmart, like all of these massive companies that have massive warehouses.
Yeah.
They needed engineers to program like all the devices, all the conveyors that are over there. So yeah, that was the point of no return. It's like I started traveling to the US. I really like what I was doing, but I was
Yeah.
still hired in Mexico as
Okay.
as an engineer in Mexico. So I was winning like in Mexico.
Yes.
So
Yes. Like I cannot touch engineering in Mexico. The dollars yet.
right, right. So basically that was the moment when my career changed. Uh,
Yeah.
and it was because I had the skills that it was necessary to perform the job, but also the ability to speak another language, right?
Yeah. For sure.
So I have know a lot of engineers and I have know a lot of colleagues, and
Mm.
I have to say, like, all the guys or all the people that are listening to this podcast, like you don't need to speak fluently, like completely. You don't need to be a Native American that have a,
Girl, yep.
yeah, an original accent or whatever. Or you just need to be able to perform like an interview to get these new opportunities, right? So
And to communicate. I did. It is about
exactly.
communication, yes.
I think like most of the people feel embarrassed to talk another language.
Yeah.
They can feel like shame talking and the pronunciation or whatever. But it's just practice, you know.
Yeah.
And about R&E, it's a great company. After working for Honeywell, I take another jump. But
Yeah.
I knew how was the deal in the US now. I had experience working there, living there, and the ability to talk the language also helped me a lot. So um, it was an easier jump and an easier leap to just switch the company because I pretty much do the same thing as I was doing in Honeywell, but this time as a engineer in the US. So yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Just want to add
No,
that yeah,
please.
the company has a lot of clients, not only for warehouses. It has a lot of types of industries like automotive industry, like food in
General.
in general, so like all kind of industries. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I think it is important for me to ask how ethic impact in your field. I mean, because I know there's a lot of technology and also environmental issues. But what do you think your company approaches this kind of stuff, this ethic thing? Do you think it is important or not really?
yeah, it's completely important. Um, I feel that companies uh shouldn't be able to do whatever they want just because their personal interests. So yeah,
The money,
right.
business.
The
Mm,
money is the most important thing in the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
capitalism thing. But I mean, yeah, that's the reason R&E is also a great company because they provide to be ethic uh, all the time. Uh,
Yeah.
in my career, it's sometimes kind of hard to be able to divide both things because
Yeah.
with automation, you are creating a lot of new process and probably it will need less people and
Uh-huh.
how it was. So sometimes it's kind of hard to hey, uh, now that we are doing this in automation, the people is going to lose their job. So that's kind of tough. That is also a part of the ethical thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
we
Wow.
like as much to keep it ethical, you know?
Yeah, I see your point, and I'm worried about it. Be-
Yeah, it is kind of boring. Yeah, with all of the AI and everything, it's really a big deal.
yeah, I can see your point because I don't know. I mean, in my case, I am an English teacher, but of course, I am able to express myself in real time and so on. But I don't know, with the students nowadays, it is like they just tap and ask ChatGPT how to say something and they have it. Or I mean, it hasn't been my case, but it's like, come on, teacher, ChatGPT says that blah 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 blah, and it's like, all right, but I mean, I think that somehow we are losing credibility
You're right.
against machines. People tend to trust more in ChatGPT or Google or whatever AI, and and that is sad, and that is also such a worrying thing. I
Yeah,
think.
that is kind of concerning because yeah, uh, I think like most of the people think that their areas are not being impacted by AI, but at some point everybody's gonna get rich uh,
Hmm.
of AI. So uh, hopefully all the companies keep it ethical and not replace everybody with robots and AI. Um,
Yeah.
Probably the I feel that some of the jobs that are being done now is going to change because probably
Yeah.
uh, be doing something different and in some house. But yeah, it's that's a great topic. You know, we can talk.
Yes. About hours about that. Oh, and yeah, actually, I was listening to a podcast the other day about musicians. They are musicians, and they in real time they ask a kind of artificial intelligence to create a song, and in their script was, "We are three guys who talk about music and have a podcast and blah blah blah. Please, can you create a song that talks about that?" And just in a couple of minutes, they had a song, and the musician said, um, "It is kind of crazy because they have." What a song usually has, which is melody and rhythm and the lyrics and the singer was also in tone, so the AI was able to do that. And as you were saying, nowadays, I think that even in music, education, automation, food, or whatever the field it is, AI is impacting. And they were saying someday we are going to be replaced. I mean, AI is going to create music. So as we were saying,
Yeah, that's
us,
insane.
we are musicians, and just in a couple of, I mean, imagine the work that it takes for a musician or in your field or a teacher or whatever the profession it is, you know? So the amount of time that it takes for you to do your job, that there's a kind of technology that just making in a couple of minutes, it is like kind of crazy, you know?
It is. It's completely a crazy thing. Uh,
Yeah.
Going to impact every field and uh, in the beginning, it was kind of expensive to train AIs and to get the access to this technology. But nowadays, everybody has access to it. So everything is changing. It's a very powerful a very
So,
powerful tool. Yeah, correct.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think that the people that is able to use it properly
Yes.
is gonna have advantage in their field. It's gonna help a lot, I think. Well, as you said, you have to be ethical. You have to have your own criteria to think about
Responsibility as well,
responsibility. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. AI is fed by information and data, and you also need to be careful with kind of data you share.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy people thinking that they are the new messiahs. Yeah, ChatGPT.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. First, wow. I think as you were saying, we can continue to talk about hours and hours about this. I mean, and the thing is that one idea takes you to another and another and another, and they are all linked. But I think that you have done such a great job. And I don't know if there is a last thought that you would like to share with our community, whether if it is about English, whether if it is about your current job or something. I don't know, something that you think will have some positive impact on our students because they are young people, you know. So they might not see things that I am not gonna say old people, right? But I don't know. I think that age somehow gives you experience in something, you know? So as
Yeah.
I was saying, they are quite young yet. So I don't know. Do you think there's something that your experience, the fields that you have worked in could impact in a positive way our students?
Okay. Yeah, for sure. As I was saying in this podcast that we just had, um, I just want to share that whatever field you are interested in, don't stay. Try to be ambitious. Try to be hungry for more things.
Mhm.
English and this podcast is about English, so um, just this language is going to give you a lot of opportunities if you learn it, if you try to learn it. It's going to give you a lot of opportunities. It's going to opens you doors. Probably some people think that working in another country is really hard or it's too far from what where their positions that they currently have. Well, it's not. You just need to keep looking. You just need to keep uh, positive, keep training, keep working on your skills, and for sure you can get an opportunity. So don't you guys uh, don't hesitate in trying to learn new things. Um, Also, stay positive and as I was saying, try to keep learning. Uh, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably
You
I
can share.
yeah, I can share you guys my experience. I didn't think I was going to get in the point that I am right now, but with job, with work, and working hard, you can always get what you want. So keep
Okay.
learning, guys. Yeah.
Before we leave, I think I didn't ask this, and here is important. How long have you been working for R&E?
Probably at this point, like a year. Yeah, it's a recent job.
And how long have you been in the States?
Um, it has been 4 years for now.
4 years now. All right. Well, I yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Just wanted to say that my company allows me to. I mean, you don't really have to move whatever the field you have. I don't know. Probably some people have to move to the U.S. completely, but I didn't have to move. I can go back and forth Mexico and the U.S. So that
Mhm.
works great for me. So that's
Well, but nowadays, sorry. Nowadays you are higher under the state's
yeah,
laws.
that's correct. But that's the policy of my company. They allow me to
Yeah.
do that, to travel Mexico and
And I think that's such a great thing for you. It
it
is
is.
like such a great achievement in your life. And I think that now, well, I was saying goodbye to this podcast, and now we are talking about it no further. I'm sorry for that, but I think it is important. Um, what I was trying to say is that you have the experience living in another country, the lifestyle, and also to have the benefits. You know that, of course, they were not given to you because you have to work hard in order to get that position, in order to be living in the states. No, but it was your work, and I think that it is such a great inspiration for young people that if you achieve, I mean, that if you work hard, you can get what you want, you know? So,
That's right.
yeah, I think that's great. I think that's great. And I mean, English was there. Of course, your work was there. And now you are, I think, just enjoying your results, enjoying what you work for, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You are completely right. That's
Okay.
what the new generation needs. If you have the skills and the talent, and you get the chance, don't you guys think twice to take it? Go
Yeah,
for it. And
yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. So, wow, that was pretty great. So, thank you, Jose. Thank you for sharing your experience and your knowledge with us. And it was really my pleasure to have this chat. So, thank you so much.
thank you guys for having me in this space. I hope this was helpful for every guys are listening. So thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you. Community YMX Ecatepec, that was our poll today. Thank you for joining us. See you next episode.